to welcome and present AVG Managed Workplace today and how you can build recurring revenues with their products. I'm excited to present the VP of Channel Sales of North America for AVG, Marco Lavecchia, as well as one of his very successful MSPs who uses AVG software named Don Howard. So, and he's with my IT company in Warrenville, Illinois. So before we get all the way started, let me give those of you who are new to SaaSnext a brief overview. We're a marketplace of only software as a service solutions, business cloud software, and our goal is very specifically to connect great software that's channel friendly, specifically with resellers, and enable them to do business and create a sales value chain and extend your ability to have great recurring revenue opportunities and provide value to your customers. We're a few years old. We commercially launched last fall, and we've got over 150 channel-friendly SaaS solutions in our marketplace, and it's continually growing, and hundreds of resellers, and we're excited with all the growth that's happening. So why are we an interesting place for as a marketplace and as for the vendors and the resellers is that we make sure that, number one, the vendors are offering channel-friendly programs with great incentives and offers, and many of them do have special offers just for you as a SaaSnext reseller. We have dedicated account execs who will talk to you about your business and help you identify the right solutions for your customer base and recommend ones that you may not have thought of or even heard of that can be added to your portfolio. We make direct introductions and try to facilitate transparent relationships between you and the SaaS vendors so that there's no mystery and there's no getting in the middle of your relationship or your customer opportunities. Instead, we want to facilitate that. And we provide education like this, SaaS tools, and down the road, we're going to be offering more tools that will make it even easier for you to all do business together, from marketing tools to transaction tools to sub-marketplaces, and we're excited to see those coming into our pipeline soon. So today's presenter is a terrific guy who's very experienced with managed service providers in the IT channel. His name is Marco Lavecchia, and he's the VP of Channel Sales for North America. And he's been with AVG for about a year now, and he's already helped over 500 managed service providers come into his program over the last 9 months. He's got great energy. He really knows the products well. He is here to be your Sherpa in understanding the opportunities for AVG. And so, Marco, welcome. And one more thing I should just say, he's offering 25% off the list price for any of you who are buying licenses of AVG. So thank you for that, Marco.
Thank you very much for the introduction and the kind words. Good morning and good afternoon, everybody, depending on where you are located across North America. Donald, I hope you're well, and thank you very much for joining us. One of the things I'd like to, sorry, Donald. One of the things I'd like to talk about today for everybody that's joining us is to kind of give you a little bit of information on AVG. As Dina mentioned, we want to try and maximize your time today, and I'm probably more interested in speaking with Donald and asking him a couple of questions, and I think that's probably where everybody's interest is. But as we get into that, I thought I'd share with you a little bit about AVG. As most people know around the world, AVG is one of the leading security companies with over 187 million customers worldwide. We're also the dominant player in the mobile space with over 81 million users that are using our platform. But what's interesting is that June of 2013, AVG decided that they really want to penetrate into the SMB market space, and by doing so, evaluated a lot of different solutions and technologies that were out there. AVG made the decision that they were going to buy a company by the name of Level Platforms and their managed workplace RMM solution to really kind of complete our product services and portfolio that we bring to the table. And as of today, we deal with over 3,200 MSPs worldwide, and that number is increasing month over month. And we have a lot of different relationships. We do a lot of work with Ingram Micro, received a lot of awards and accolades over the last little while. So from our standpoint, things are going quite well. And one of the big things, Dina, you can change the slide, and one of the big things that we have with respect to our model and program is that there's a strategy across what we're trying to do. We're not just a technology and software developing company. The idea of what we want to try and do, and from my standpoint, is create the most successful MSPs in the world. And we have a great partner of ours, Donald Howard, today that's going to explain to us really what they do from their business standpoint. How do they leverage AVG Managed Workplace and all of our different product portfolio services that we'll talk about really quickly. And there's a lot of different reasons why people will partner with AVG, right? It could be about helping them develop more recurring revenue, increase profitability. There's a lot of different standpoints, and one of the things that we believe in is we bring a lot of different services and solutions to the table. And if we go on to the next slide, what we'll see is that our program is not built just around RMM's portfolios of solutions, so that's our new acquisition. But what AVG brings to the table is really a complete suite of what we feel are products and solutions that service providers utilize on a daily basis. And I feel that this gives us a unique, significant competitive advantage of what we bring to the table compared to anybody else in the industry. So we have our RMM solution. We also have our own knock and help desk. That's a North American-based solution that we bring to the table. And then you'll see that we have some integrated products as well, some antivirus, some content filtering, online backup, email security services. This is our CloudCare portfolio of services. And so what we have the ability to do is be very attractive to all kinds of different IT service providers. Somebody could partner with AVG and say, hey, listen, I just want to leverage your RMM solution. You can come into our program and say, hey, listen, I'm also interested in just using your online backup portfolio. I'm already using another RMM or a knock and help desk, but I want to leverage your online backup product portfolio. So we make it very, very simple for partners to partner with AVG in terms of the different services that they need and need to utilize on a daily basis. Next slide, Dina. So when we talk about our complete MSP offering, that's a very important aspect of what we believe is important within the MSP market space. When we started we did the acquisition of Level Platforms, we did a relaunch of all of our products and services, and what we did is we also felt that it was important to offer coaching and what we call an enablement program for our partner base. The idea around this is that all of our partners that come into our program now get what we call one-on-one business coaching. The idea around this is MSPs today understand technology. Where they struggle, though, is, for instance, developing their service level agreements, their pricing models, their marketing collateral, their go-to-market strategy. And so what we do is we have a dedicated team that will work with our partners in order to helping them with all of this. You couple that with, for instance, from a technology standpoint, where we have a leading remote monitoring and management solution that has mobile device management in it, a built-in ticketing system, PSA integration, monitoring and management, power management, patch management, anything that you need from an RMM standpoint we have. We have our own knock and help desk, and from a support standpoint, because these solutions and technologies are our own, we support all of these from a first level to second level and third level support that you need. There's no outsourcing that goes on. If we go on to the next slide, the idea of what we want to try and address are the challenges that MSPs face today. We hear it time and time again. The idea of what they want to try and look at is really simplifying how they deliver services to their customers. At the core of most MSP offerings is an RMM component with a PSA. You take a look that you have an AV solution, you might have a backup solution, you may be even doing managed print. The challenges that we see in the industry, though, is that a lot of the businesses that are out there today are outsourcing a lot of the support components for these different services because they're not their products and solutions. They're not their products and portfolio that they bring to the table and support. So a lot of the support that you're getting on a lot of these technologies are outsourced to third party. You start seeing that knock and help desk are becoming extremely valuable and important to most MSPs in the industry today, and a lot of the vendors that are out there are outsourcing this as well, or they have what I call third-party relationships. And on the next slide, what you'll notice is that what AVG brings to the table is we couple and put all of this, what we feel are the difficulties of an MSP to be successful, underneath one umbrella. So we have our CloudCare portfolio of services. We talked about exactly what we bring to the table and what we do. We have our RMM solution, our antivirus, our online backup products, our help desk, and our NOC services. And when you take a look at majority of MSPs in the industry, they're leveraging some semblance of all of these different product lines. But what happens, though, is that when we take a look at overall profit margins, support times, remediation times, they're extremely either on the profitability very low, or the support times and waiting times for resolutions are very, very high. By supporting our products and having a one-stop shop for all services related to an IT service provider, we feel that we give our partners a significant advantage over their competitors in the industry by leveraging all of this. On the next slide. The idea by giving our partners the ability to utilize and have more products and services to go out and upsell and cross-sell to your existing customers really takes a look at an AVG partner making significantly more recurring revenue on a monthly basis by leveraging our products and services that we bring to the table. And this is very significant because what happens is the IT services model and the MSP game has gone beyond just RMM. And service providers really need to start attaching different types of solution sets to the customer's needs. And by leveraging, for instance, our product portfolio of services, we tend to see, if we do a comparison of an AVG partner's recurring revenue with, let's say, 10 customers and a competitor's recurring revenue stream with 10 customers, we tend to see, because they're leveraging a lot of our products and services, a higher recurring revenue stream on a monthly basis. And this, at the end of the day, is truly what it's about. That's the ROI that our partners tend to see in the industry compared to what else that's out there. Next slide. And so when you take a look at the types of profiles of customers that are out there, you have your break, fix, time, and material customers, you have proactive customers, fix fee managed, and then you got your cloud-based customers as well. Every one of those profiles of customers, though, has a different need. And what happens is your licensing model really needs to adapt and map to the profiles of customers that you have. So if you take a look at it, your break, fix, time, and material customers, sometimes they're not always ready for an RMM solution, right? They're not convinced that that's the way to really migrate their business and sign contracts with an MSP. And so what an AVG brings to the table is we have our AVG CloudCare portfolio of services, or our AVG Lite, which is basically a light monitoring agent that you can provide basic level monitoring and management metrics to your clients. AVG CloudCare, well, you can start rolling out a managed security solution for antivirus or a managed online backup portfolio of products to your end user customers to start explaining to them what recurring revenue stream looks like, but also how to build your recurring revenue streams. As you get to the right-hand side of this model, we've got the proactive and fixed fee customers, where that's what you'd start incorporating and integrating a remote monitoring and management platform. Our NOC and help desk really fits nicely across the profiles of those customers, because what happens is we start to see more service providers that start saying, hey, listen, I'm going to offload my server or my help desk component to AVG's NOC and help desk to allow me to kind of streamline and grow my business and support more customers. So your licensing model, as you make an acquisition and migrate your business into this direction, or if you're already doing managed services, you have to ensure that the technologies that you use map to the types of profiles of customers that you have. You'll be much more successful and be able to recognize higher profit margins on your strategy. Next slide. At the end of the day, AVG is a global company. We monitor and manage pretty much anything that has an IP address in the industry. We still strive on the fact that we're an ecosystem, open, friendly solution and technology. While AVG is a very big security company, we also work with other security vendors. So we're very vendor friendly, and it's something that we really pride ourselves on in terms of what we bring to the table. The managed workplace RMM solution and technology is a very robust, deep level monitoring and management platform. And this is something that really helps people like Donald deliver great services to their end user customers by dealing with a SaaS-based solution that really makes a lot of sense to them, but also, for instance, that they can deliver on their SLAs and deliver on exactly what they promise to their customers on a daily basis. You couple this on the next line in terms of having a deep level reporting engine. This is very significant and key as well. And we're always making enhancements to our reporting engine. But when you take a look at the fact that we have over 100 reports into our solution that you can leverage and provide to your customers, reporting becomes the key metric in terms of how you deliver services and your customer knowing exactly what you're doing with them on a daily basis. And so the reports that we have, whether they're SaaS-based or a non-premise solution that we have, but 95% of our sales are SaaS-based today, you have the same solution in technology. And this is a very significant thing that we bring to the table because you're not losing functionality. And priding ourselves on being 100% cloud-based offering in terms of all of our product services and portfolio is very important to us as well. Next slide. Now, we've come out with a new pricing model as of October of last year. We have different models and solutions, but what's nice is that we can customize different pricing models for all of our customers. What I'm showing you today are kind of pre-delivered packages that we tend to see our customers buy from us. And what's nice about this is it gives you functionality. When you see Silver 5 or Gold 15, what that's really kind of referring to is, on average, the amount of customers that you can support in this model. If models like this don't make sense to you, we do sell our services on a per-device basis. But what's nice about these pre-built packages, they're already discounted, and what happens is that they support and provide a level of service that you need. So in all of these programs, you have an RMM component, as we break it out in terms of devices and servers, antivirus, content filtering, online backup, and our AVG light agents. And so these are the nice programs that we go to market with. They really have the ability to create a lot of ROI for our partners as they deliver services to their customers. It puts us and gives us a really strategic advantage in terms of how we position our pricing models. It moves us away from just selling remote monitoring and management to selling all of our product portfolio of services. And what you see in front of you today is really kind of a new way of how we go to market, but also one of the major reasons why we have a high level of adoption of our products and services in the market today. Next slide. And so what I'd like to do this afternoon or in the morning, depending where you are in North America, so I'd like to introduce a great partner of ours, Donald Howard, who is president and CTO of My IT Company out of Illinois. And Donald's been with us for about, Donald, would you say for about a year now or just over a year?
Well, actually, no, it's been longer than that because I was with Level Platforms before the acquisition.
Oh, perfect. So maybe you can share with everybody exactly, for instance, how has the relationship been for you? And maybe you can share with everybody exactly how you go to market, if you can, some of the vertical markets you focus on, and some of the things that you like about what AVG has in terms of our RMM solution and our CloudCare portfolio of services.
Okay, the first thing I want everyone to keep in mind is the number 600. Actually, it's technically 602 as of the end of June, and that's our year-over-year improvement, 602%.
That's amazing.
The way that the relationship has worked for us, we cover a diverse group of markets, but our major ones are healthcare, the legal market space, and what we call the creative, which is print shops, graphic design houses, places like that. And in a nutshell, what we have done is we have found a partner that has allowed me on the managed services side to take my techs from sitting there manning phones, which I love my guys, but it's not their strong suit, and put them out in the field working on computers, which is their strong suit. I've got a 24/7 help desk that is very professional, that answers the questions that people have, gets the right triage done so we know if it's something that the help desk has to handle or gets moved on to the NOC or escalated for on-site support. It has been a wonderful time saver and money saver for me, and the value there is just incredible. But what has really put us above and beyond in the last year has been adding in all of the cloud services into our standard packaging. We used to do it where, okay, here's what you get, and this is the managed services, and oh, we also offer these cloud things, and here's antivirus protection, and here's this. Now I just have a package. You've got basic and you've got premium. And with premium, you're getting it all. So they're paying for the antivirus. If they already have semantic or something else in there right now and they're happy with it, fine. But most of the clients are amazed when they suddenly see, oh, wow, we're no longer using Microsoft Security Essentials. We've got AVG. When did that happen? When we took over, we put a real antivirus in place. You also have 25 gigs of online storage. And people are just excited to find these things, and they use it. And I always give everyone 25 gigs because they get to 125 gigs within 3 months, and that's more billing for me.
That's awesome. It really seems like you've kind of taken kind of our strategy as a business model, take it to heart, put it into your business, and you're totally benefiting from it. Maybe from another standpoint, what recommendations can you make to the service providers that are thinking about getting into managed services, and what are the things that maybe they need to pay attention to in order to make the commitment to be successful like yourself?
Okay, the first thing is it's an image thing. When I was able to get the NOC and help desk, and forgive me because at the time it was level platforms, and get that on board, I really got rid of that one-man show appearance to everyone. Even though we were larger than a one-man show, but we still weren't huge, it got rid of that. You were professional. You were a real entity. So if you're a one-man show out there or you've got 15 techs, by having the NOC and help desk support that AVG offers and having someone be able to call in and hear, help desk, how may I help you? And they're realizing, whoa, there's someone there. There's someone else doing all of this. And you're able then to free up to do other things. I have fired myself as a technician several times over the past 9 years. I've been more successful in the last couple of years because I have got the support of the techs out there doing the job, help desk doing their job, not doing their job, so I'm back to being our best salesman. And for most people out there, you are going to be your company's best salesman. Let AVG take over the help desk and NOC and add in those other features, those cloud features that can get you those additional dollars. And I must say I'm very jealous because they didn't have packages like Marco's offering when I signed up, and those are beautiful packages if you can take advantage of them.
So I'm curious to know how important is it to you now that you've seen that AVG brings all the different products and services underneath one umbrella? What does that mean to you as a business owner?
It means a lot. And it's not just AVG's products. It's the fact that we're a LogMeIn partner, and I'm able to use LogMeIn inside of my service center so that the help desk and the NOC can remote into my clients' computers to get things fixed. It's a wonderful, wonderful package that you have put together that has enabled me to grow my business offering diverse services that my customers want and need.
Wow, that's great. Well, listen, Donald, I want to thank you for being such a great partner of ours, but for sharing with everybody exactly, what AVG means to your business, how you've been successful, and really kind of how everything fits in together. To respect everybody's time and to keep to our time limit, I'd like to share with everybody in terms of if you want some more information on AVG and our program and what we bring to the table, you can send us an email at casales@avg.com. And for anybody that would like to spend a little bit more than 20 minutes with us, just to really understand exactly what we do, what we bring to the table, how we can work with you, there's a lot of different things that we can do. We can help you out with ROI strategies, really kind of develop a model for you in order to be successful. We offer free trials on all of our products and services, so we highly recommend for people to come in and try it out. And just come to us. Have a look at what we have to do. And I really think that if you take a look at AVG, I think you really like what we have to offer, the programs that we have, and how we can help you become successful.
Excellent. Marco, thank you so much for being here today. And to add to that, if anyone, you can also get introduced directly through us in a warm introduction between your account exec at SaaSmax and Marco or other staff at AVG. And again, to mention, you'll get a 25% off discount when you mention that you are with SaaSmax. So it's certainly something worth doing. And therefore, if you're not a reseller already on SaaSmax, but most of you are, please go ahead and register. It's free. It takes a couple of minutes, and this way we have you in our database to verify it. So again, thank you so much, Donald. Your testimonials were fantastic and really showed the value and how it's affecting you and your business overall. And Marco, thank you so much for bringing this quality product to our reseller base. And have a great day, everyone. We look forward to talking to you soon, and we have some good upcoming events that we'll send you more information on. But in the meantime, have a great day and take another look at AVG, and hopefully it will help you grow your business.